This is a question you get once people find out you're an author. You'll get that question. Where do you get your ideas from? Sometimes they're curious. Sometimes they want to tell you their ideas, and you're still the recipient of the question. How do you handle it? And this goes to your brand. It's important to always be on brand when you put on your author hat. So you could say, I say, what if? I always ask the question, what if? And I claim to be a serial daydreamer. My whole life I've daydreamed, and those ideas are there, and those fantasy worlds and everything associated with that. Smooth delivery. I ask, what if? What about you? Where do you get your ideas from? Turn it around and get the conversation going, because you never know. You never know if this person might be a buyer, or this person is just curious, or this person wants a $1 million passive income stream. That's not how writing and publishing works. I see one bar. Hopefully this is recording. So you always want that opportunity to be upright, to be on brand. Sometimes it's everywhere and nowhere, whatever your answer might be, but it's worth thinking through, because you're going to get that question. And even if you haven't written a book yet, once you have, and you say, hey, I'm a published author, I'm a professional author, people will ask you a question. Where do you get your stories from? Where do you get your ideas from? One of the things I don't recommend is saying, I don't know, because you always want that opportunity to turn a skeptic into a buyer. And some people just want to harangue you and think that, well, anybody can write a book. And that's not true. A lot of people say they want to write a book, and they never get to the end. So by being able to write a book, that puts you in the 1/10 of the 1% of all those people who said they wanted to write a book and I never did. There are way more people who are ABD, all but dissertation, who have gone through everything with the PhD except written that dissertation. So think about that. There are way more of those people than ones who actually have completed the PhD process. So as authors, it's the exact same. There are a lot of people who start writing, but not a lot of people who finish. It's the marathon. How many people can get to the end? And that's you. So what do you tell them when they ask you, well, tell me about your book? Another hard question. And then the ultimate sting is when they start with, hey, I read your book. Yeah, that's the tough one to answer. Oh, cool. I hope you liked it. I don't even give them a chance to say anything further. I hope you liked it. What kind of stories do you like? What kind of genre do you read? And this shapes the conversation away from any kind of criticisms or confrontation. Not a big fan of confrontation, especially face to face with a fan. I've had that before where they're like, "Oh, this was inconsistent. This didn't work in the story," and then they're waiting. And what do you do? Yeah, hands are cold. Cold day today. So be ready for those. It's simple enough. I ask, what if? I daydream. I have these stories in my mind. I have to get them out because there's more percolating up there. It's like the Yellowstone of ideas. So be ready. That's a short one today on this. Just some things you need to be ready for once you're an author, because people will ask those questions, even if it's family, friends, strangers. They all deserve the same answer. You deserve the same opportunity to build your brand across that board. I mean, family and friends, they know you, but still they don't know this side of you. If you don't sit around in circles and then you just tell them stories, all of a sudden, hey, I've got a book. That's fiction. Now it's your opportunity to shine. The side of you that they don't know. An opportunity to build your brand. All right, everybody, you have a great day.